The proposal comes as the legislative session gets underway today in Tallahassee.
To understand the proposal, you need to understand why the law was changed in the first place. Parkland shooter was 19 and was armed with an AR-15 style rifle that he owned legally. After he killed 17 people and injured 17 others, Florida lawmakers raised the minimum age to buy rifles and other guns, long guns, to 21. An appeals court upheld the change as constitutional, but now the NRA is still challenging it. Representative Bobby Payne of Palatka co-sponsored the bill to lower minimum age back to 18. So far, there is no companion bill in the Florida Senate. Now, federal law already bars anyone younger than 21 from buying a handgun. Guns are already a major issue during the 60-day legislative session.
Another proposal would allow people to carry concealed weapons without a license. News for Jax reporter Brianna Andrews is joining us now live. And Brianna, the governor suggested going a step further, signaling his support for an open carry gun law.
Yeah, but right now, as you mentioned, the proposal on the table allows for lawful gun owners to carry a concealed firearm without needing to get a government-issued permit, but that could change. It is now in question whether Florida could become a permitless open carry state. A law like this would allow gun owners to carry a firearm in plain eyesight without requiring a state permit. Supporters say this would help people defend themselves, while critics call it dangerous.
When seconds count, cops are minutes to an hour away, and self-defense is on you.
We think this is a really dangerous idea. See, there's no reason for people to be able to carry, in our mind, weapons openly in public.
According to House Bill 543, Floridians would no longer need to apply for a license for concealed carry. Non-Florida residents could carry concealed firearms if they are 21 or older under this proposal. Current Florida law allows people 21 and older to purchase firearms without needing a state application, aside from federal requirements for background checks. According to the current bill, carrying guns at places such as schools and athletic events will still be prohibited. Luis Valdez is the executive director of Gun Owners of America, a nonprofit in support of firearms. He is in favor of banning permit requirements.
A permitting system is in every way an insult to the ideas of liberty that our country was founded on.
Andy Pelosi is the board member of Prevent Gun Violence Florida. He believes getting rid of gun permits will make it difficult to track gun violence.
If you don't get a permit to carry, you could commit a crime in the intervening time when you first purchased a gun, and you're not going to be caught. It's just not going to come up.
If it becomes law, it would make the U.S. a constitutional carry majority nation, since there are currently 25 states with similar concealed carry laws. We know in previous years there have been conversations about allowing open carry in the state, which just means that you would be able to carry a gun in plain sight, which means you could wear it on your waist or on your hip. But right now, there are currently no proposals for that in place. Reporting live, Brianna Andrews, Channel 4, the local station.